Today I'm going to be doing my best iPad baby impression. No, but for real, today we are going to be reviewing painted furniture on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, what are your credentials? I really don't have any. I have painted a piece of furniture before, actually quite a few pieces of furniture. So that means I am overqualified to speak on this subject. My lovely assistant put together a beautiful list for me of shitty furniture. Alright, good old Craigslist. We got a red question mark dresser. I don't know why there would be a question to that, but I guess we'll see. Oh, $200 firm. Not $199, $200. Anyway, the prices on these always crack me up because this still looks like an old ass piece of furniture. Like, your goal in painting it was to like give it a modern update, and you made it worse and it still looks old and outdated. Like, not old in a good way. From just looking at this, the photos, it seems like they were going for a dry brush look, but what it really looks like is that this is your first time using chalk paint and you put one coat on and you thought, ooh, it's rustic. And it's like, no, bestie, you just did a half-ass job. And then the knobs, like, you couldn't even bother to fucking clean the knobs. This is $200 firm. I give this one, find a different hobby. Furniture painting isn't for you. Next one we have, it just looks like a filing cabinet. I think it's the knobs. I think the knobs are really giving the filing cabinet. And like $200. Again, $200. What is going on in these reseller communities where they're like, $200? I don't get it. It's not, this isn't a $200 bestie. It's not. Where did you get these? This is dog bone filing cabinet. Is this for a vet clinic? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, it's ugly. All right, this next one, number 7, is called Harmony House. Another red. A textured red. Now this one is sad. Genuinely, this one is just fucking sad. Not one of these has left me speechless yet. This one has left me speechless. Because what's crazy is the piece of furniture itself is very in style. Like, you could have not painted it and sold it for $300. You would have to buy this for the sole purpose of stripping the paint off of it. I cannot imagine any single person would like this because the red and black texture is awful. It's awful, just objectively awful. And maybe if the whole thing was this texture, it would be better, but then you have the black accents. And I don't even know how to begin on the knobs. So they painted them red, and then it looks like they painted them silver, and then rubbed them on the ground to scrape off some of that silver, and then put them on there. And they were like, that's good, that's beautiful art. Yeah, it's just really fucking ugly. I don't have anything else to say about it aside from maybe this was owned by some sort of vampire who painted it in the dark. Number 8, we have a little lime green action going on. Let's see. Lime green indeed. Honestly, I kind of fuck with this one. I don't think it's terrible. Wait, let me check the price. $329. Out of your mind. Absolutely out of your mind. $200 is what I'm seeing as the norm here. Maybe $200 you could get this thing sold. Because this was posted 19 days ago. You didn't even show. On a lot of these other ones, you'll see they'll pull out the drawers on the dresser so that you can see the sides of the drawers. And that's actually really important in finding out the quality of the dresser, depending on what the joints look like, how the drawers are attached. Okay, number 9. The caption is, what the fuck is this? Or the fuck is this? So I'm excited. It's just sad to see. It's just sad to see. I don't know why people are just dead set on painting these pieces of furniture. Like, you spend the extra effort to paint the piece of furniture, and it looks bad and someone buys it and then they just have to repaint it or strip all of the shit that you put on it. It's honestly a waste, because I'll look at pieces of furniture and go, oh, I love the shape of that. Like, I love the shape of this piece of furniture. It's a really cool piece of furniture. But in my brain now I'm thinking, but $260 and I gotta strip it, sand it, and restain it. Because you fucked it up. Just sell it for $260 non-painted. That's what I think all these people should try and do. When you get a piece of furniture, just try listing the piece of furniture first and see if it sells without any paint on it. Anyway, let's just deep dive on the paint. I'm getting a little into it. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We haven't even talked about the colors, which are terrible and they're ugly. I don't know why every fucking person who repaints furniture is like, you know what would look really good? A dry brush. I should do a dry brush effect on this. Why? Why would you do that? I have not seen one thing in recent media that's like, you know what's really popular right now? Dry brushing. Like, it looks bad, and this person went through the extra effort of, they painted it 2 terrible colors, poopy beige and then a turquoise blue. And then they decided, you know what would be really good, you know what would just chef's kiss this whole thing, is to take a poo-poo brown color and dry brush it over everything. So it muddies up the blue and it makes the beige look like shit. Oh, it comes with a mirror in ugly blue. Yay! The specs are off. Like, it looks disproportioned, so either this mirror didn't belong here and they just attached it, or they put the mirror on wrong. And I'm assuming they put the mirror on wrong because it should be horizontal instead of vertical. Yeah, just overall ugly. Yeah, you see how these brackets are spaced pretty far apart on the back of this piece of furniture? That's because they're supposed to help attach a mirror onto the back of it, and the mirror is supposed to go this way, not this way. That's why they're so far apart. They'd be closer together if the mirror was supposed to go vertical. And I'm gonna move on. I feel like I've just gotten progressively angrier throughout this entire thing. We're only on 9. Okay, this one says Rome. I'm excited because I like a good Roman theme. This is an A+ picture right here. This is a good one. I can see exactly all the detail on it. But to be fair, it is only $50. So this was their home project. They liked it, and now they're getting rid of it. And, you know, it's a dresser. It's a decent dresser. $50. I'm gonna give it, I'm not mad at it. Cool broken dresser. Money, money, money. $100. Metal legs, it has damage. And the bottom drawer. Oh, you just have to replace the drawer. $100 though is pretty fucked. Like, this person is just a bitch. He bought it and he was like, yeah, I could fix that. I could fix it. And then he decided it wasn't worth it. So he's just gonna list it for $100. I bet you he got it for like $20 fucking at some estate sale. As a reseller, I'll buy it for cheap, I'll fix it up, I'll give it a fresh coat of paint, and then I'll resell it for more. Which makes sense because, like, that's the labor cost, is, you know, you're fixing it up. But this person bought it for cheap and didn't even fucking bother to fix it up and then just listed it for $100, and it's like, oh, someone else can fix it. You fucking fix it. You bought it to fix it. Gypsy Bungalow. LMAO is the next one. Gorgeous, rustic, vintage, collectible dresser, $400. Fuck this person. I wonder if they did the stencils themselves. They absolutely did the stencils themselves. This looks like a crazy person got a hold of stamps on the inside. The bonus it has going for it is that it is on the inside, so you won't be able to see it like just all the time, which is nice. Again with the fucking dry brushing on the side. Who's telling you people to fucking do this? Who's telling you to do this? I want to know, because I want to have a word with them. Just a nice peaceful word. Like, I just want to talk to them. Vintage. We're getting real fast and loose with the vintage terminology here. I don't know if it's vintage or not. I can't see the sides of the drawers. correctly because they've been covered in stamps. It's a nice piece of furniture. It's got an ugly fucking paint job on it. And this person who listed it seems like an unbearable person. All caps, everything. Like, this is how you're supposed to read it. There's an ellipses at the beginning. Pause for dramatic effect. A gorgeous, rustic, repurposed, vintage, collectible, Crohelaire, I don't know if I'm saying that right, antique dresser. A pristine piece of collection. Fine furniture. God. Made of solid mahogany that I painted over and used stamps all over. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. And it was posted 20 days ago. No one's fucking buying this. All right, number 14. This is what I'm talking about. An absolute steal at $500. Let's see. Deranged. $500. I know that this person, like, they wanted to be a graphic designer, but they chose accounting, and so they painted this piece of furniture and they gave it their all. And so when their son grew old, they said $500 because I worked really hard on this, but the finish isn't even lined up. It's not even straight. It's a little bit of a finish. These knobs being really hard. Like, if this is your child and you got these big circle knobs and they have little tiny child hands, they're just going to be pawing all over it. Like, they're not going to be able to open their piece of furniture. Let's read the caption, actually, because this seems funny. Is your child obsessed with Legos? Mine definitely were, and they would have lost their beautiful little minds if I could have found them a dresser and toy box like this. Wait! Why does he have this, then? Did he just buy it? He must have found it and is upselling it. This dresser has two small big drawers. It sits on the floor, so don't worry about them pulling it on top of them. Bessie, they can't even grab the knobs. I'm so confused. And he added a slow hinge so that people... Why did he make this? Why did he do this? Like, he said, I had kids, and I didn't make this for my kids, but they would have shit their pants if I did make it for them. But I didn't. I made it for fun to upsell on Craigslist. What a dick. I'm gonna give it daddy issues. The next one. Beautiful hand painted. Aren't they all? Oh, this one's kind of cute. I like the piece of furniture in general. The knobs are horrendous. The flowers, they're alright. They're not my style, but they could be someone's style. And for $100, this is how you sell a piece of painted furniture, ladies and gentlemen. She knows her worth. She knows what it is. She painted this for herself. She liked it, and now she's ready to move on, and she's selling it. Selling it for a reasonable $100. Cute piece of furniture. The structure's there. The flowers, take it or leave it. It's only $100. I'm gonna give this one, go bestie go. All right, the next one is $75. I'll take it. This is terrible. A man painted this. I know it. This is so bad. $75 though. Actually, I would buy this for $75 because it's a pretty piece of furniture. I like the knobs and stuff. You just have to sit there and strip all that fucking paint off of it, which is gonna be a nightmare. I hate stripping paint off furniture. It is awful. It's awful. That's all I give it. I give it all right. Number 18 is, what the fuck is boho? That is true. What is boho about this? It is baby blue, and it's got brass metal knobs. This is the opposite of boho. Actually, this wins the award. The best worst thing I've seen all day. This is terrible. This is not even worth $140. The knobs, ugly. It looks like a drunk person picked out the knobs without ever seeing the dresser. They needed to get 9 knobs, but they only found 6 of the one that they wanted, so they just thought, I'll just get these other 3 brown ones. That'll be fine. It'll match. And I'm going to give this one maybe try AA. Does that mean? These are hypothetical people. So, fuck it. And the last one is a Hulk dresser for $225. Oh, wow. It's another rustic one. Rustic? Don't paint the top, and don't even fucking bother if it's an ugly piece of furniture. Just paint it an ugly color, dry brush it, and don't paint the top, and post it for $200. $265, you're out of your fucking mind. This thing is $30 at the thrift store. Maybe $30. Oh, and there's cheetah. The cheetah print in the drawers really just tops it all up. Unique. That's true, it is unique. Not too large. Interesting way of saying small. You know what it looks like, actually? Like when you go in an alley and there's a green dumpster that's like really rusty. It's giving rusty green dumpster with cheetah print on the inside. For $265. I say find a new hobby. Maybe don't do this anymore. Don't do it at all. Don't even do it to your own furniture at this point, because you can't be trusted with a brush. And that's really all I have to say. I think if I had a heart rate monitor, we would have steadily have seen my heart rate increase throughout this entire video. I'm a little stressed out, actually, now that it's over. Oh, and also, subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.